Yeah, I think we get along on tour really well. I mean, it's you know, you kind of hear bands compared to families or like marriages a lot of the time, and I think that's really true. I think we're all friends, but I think even more than that, we really feel like family. And I think anytime you're trapped, not trapped, but you know, in such close proximities with people, 24/7, you're bound to butt heads at some point. But I think we just love each other so much, and so yeah, we definitely get along. But there's always kind of those times that it's almost like being siblings, where you just kind of, I don't know, I'll sneeze and get on Zach and he'll get bummed at me or something. But
actually, I did that to you.
He actually does that to me. But no, I think we get along really well. I think we're really lucky to have the kind of chemistry our band has, and even to be able to work through things when things, you know, aren't well. But yeah, I think it's good.
Every day before stage, you've got like an hour window where everyone's kind of stretching, I'm warming up, and Zach's like, you know, beating things with his sticks everywhere.
Everything.
And yeah, everything. And it's really funny because it goes from like everyone kind of just doing whatever in the day to like everyone's in the same spot. And then about 5 minutes before we go on, we huddle, we pray, we try to pep each other up, pump each other up, and get stoked. And then we do it. Then we put on the rock show of a lifetime, and it's awesome.
I think we're all pretty easygoing. We don't really have anything we absolutely need. We just need water, actually. That's about the only thing. And sometimes Haley has tea, but other than that, water and a black shirt, I'm good. Yeah.
Black shirt, that's true. I think Brand New Eyes, not only have we grown up a lot, but it really just sounds so much like us on a more personal level than the other albums. Like, we've never been more proud of anything as we are the new album, and it's just really cool to know, like, to remember when we were writing all these songs, and they're so personal, and that, you know, it's all very real life stuff, and then to think back on that, it's been like a year now exactly since we recorded that album, and just to see how far this record has come already and how much it means, like, lyrically, musically, it really just sounds like our band at its core. And I'm stoked because the first record, I feel like we learned so much making it, and the second record, we got to do so many things for the first time, so many new experiences. And then with our third album, it's just like, wow, we have a third album, you know? I feel really blessed, and I'm just really stoked because every night when we play these songs, as personal as our last two records have been, it's just on a completely different level, and you feel that when the crowd's singing back to you, and the energy is, it's just incredible. The Butterfly actually came from when we were putting together our album artwork. Our friend Ryan Russell did all the photography for it, and I had found this dead butterfly in my mom's driveway about a year prior to shooting all the photos, and when we were coming up with each picture for each song, it really went with the song Brick by Boring Brick, because it talks about a girl who's living in this fairy tale. She can't really accept reality, and there's just sort of this image of her like ripping a butterfly apart, just sort of out of frustration, you know, that she can't really dig herself out of this fantasy world, and it kind of made sense. So being that the butterfly was already dead, we cut it into 3 different pieces and we pinned it to my fence in my backyard, and it really became a symbol of like how things don't really have to, things can each be their separate piece but make one whole. And I think that that's really a story that like rings true for our band as people, as individuals, and it's also just a symbol of changing and growth. So it really made sense, and so far it's been some of our favorite artwork that we've ever been a part of and that we've ever connected with our music. So the fact that now it's like on a car is really, really cool.
The most popular suggested song that we play by our fans is My Heart. It's on our first record, and it's a super emotional song. not emo, it's just emotional. And I don't know, it's just one of those really powerful songs, and the fans love it. And we don't always play it because we want it to be that special song. I mean, we used to always close with it, and then so it's rare these days that we ever whip it out. But when we do, the fans really enjoy it.
Being nominated for a Grammy was kind of surreal. It's kind of rare to see a band like us or from our genre at the Grammys, so it was a cool thing to kind of represent that and represent the world that we kind of come from and where our music is from. And I loved it. I thought it was not only was it just a really good show, it was really fun, but it was cool to be acknowledged by those people. Like, we met Quentin Tarantino at the Grammys, and he knew who our band was. And I think that if it weren't for being at such a high-profile type of event, we would never be able to have those experiences, meeting those types of people, and kind of jumping out of our scene for a little bit. It was really fun, and the connection to Twilight, the fact that we wrote a song for a soundtrack and it was successful. It's kind of one of those things that you dream about and you think would be really cool, but you never really expect to happen, and it happened for us.
It's pretty crazy. I don't know, like, you're standing in front of him and you're just like, he gets up, and I guess I didn't expect him to like really get up from his chair or like, do anything special, but he like got up from his chair and was like, hey, like, yeah, I love you guys, your music rocks, all this stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you rule. I don't know, it's pretty crazy.
It's like Metallica, right?
It's like, yeah. Oh, gosh. No, but it was crazy to see. Like, and the thing is, he's not even like really in like our genre of, like, it's not even our same. He doesn't like work with music. I mean, he uses music a lot and stuff in his movies and everything. But it was really cool that he acknowledged that he knew us. We're such a young band, and he's just, it was such an honor.
Oh, I mean, I just love Pulp Fiction so much. I think that if I could look like Uma Thurman in Pulp Fiction, I'd be real psyched. As far as our band goes, we've always had fun with like the image side of things, because to a point everyone says that that's what matters now. It's not really about music, it's about the image. But honestly, I think they really can go hand in hand if you have fun with it. I mean, I think that we're all very kind of sure of who we are individually, and it comes out whether we're wearing all black or whether we decide to wear something crazy one day. But I mean, as far as me being the girl of the band, I definitely take, risks and the liberty, I take the liberties to like kind of stand out and do like quirky, fun things, whether it's my hair or wearing a Girl Scout dress, I don't know. It's just fun, and I think it's just another way to express who you are as an individual. I mean, it's the best way to do it is through music for us, but if you can do it even more, why not? I feel like especially now, like the next couple of tours, and especially the Honda Civic tour, we've got a lot of like close friends of ours working on merch for us that I feel really reflects not only who we are as people, but it really kind of ties in strongly with the concepts of all of our albums. Brand New Eyes in particular, just because that's the latest one. But I don't know, I'm really stoked for fans to see it, because I think it's starting to really, like, I think the more we do it, the more like comfortable we become, and it's starting to look more like a line. Like it's really cohesive, and all the pieces look together, and I'm stoked about it, man. Plus, summer fashion is always really fun because you can pretty much wear anything you want. You don't really have to layer tons of stuff.